that the relativity of the debt became insignificant. But the debt itself actually never got paid. So they start off with 120%. Then the economy tripled out here. Okay? And it became a coup. And everyone was happy. Yeah. It's like borrowing money in the same shit. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. But it's actually, I never realised it. Yeah. Never until I started knowledge. When you look at America, happening boom after they rebuilt Japan. Yes. That's just a simple real estate. If we live like that, yeah. When you said it wasn't
it was in the office with the door closed. That means one thing.
The door closes angry. He's angry. Fucking your door's closed.
He goes silent.
Wait.
I was just saying, the door was closed.
Did he come back from Yamamanda already this morning? Surely you
So next to it.
Andrew, how are you? Going well?
Yourself?
Yeah, good. What's going on? I'm just
Head of IT.
today is the first one.
It's all right, he's left everything to you.
What is it? It's just anywhere options. So people can bid. It's about 5 years. So
That's good.
yeah, which one you can't give you? So I've got another one. Actually, recording next week. We've got maybe one or two that I've bid on one. So
Yeah.
it's just if we get caught out again and get lockdown, and we're kind of
You're ready to go.
So all the ones that we're doing the auction between now and Christmas are going to be only distributed auctions. So
And what if they snap? What happens? Yeah, it's that.
Probably they call it DocuSign. Everything gets filled out for you, bang, 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 bang. So to register you, go through. They do it all for you, so it's pretty good. Yeah. All the rest of you guys are doing it, so
Jump on.
that's my old family. Yeah, just I'm going to board a cheap this online for $40. Found some website in China, got delivered to me.
Mate, you're all over it.
Oh, mate, I just,
That's good. It's just lightweight. That's all you need.
First, kind of when we got options at Parents in March, I had last week. It was live. Sold it. We had the facility.
It would have been okay.
So what you could have done then is if you had 3 or 4 bidders in a park or something or somewhere open, you could still do it and everyone else could be on the line. So it's a little 10 viewers online now.
It's quite good. What's the thing called?
Anywhere auction.
Anywhere auction.
I highly recommend it because I'm the double and stuff. And
you can do it.
I can do it, mate. Good to see ya.
Good luck.
Cheers.
Yeah, mate.
photos last week.
Yeah, dust it off.
Oh,
It's not so much like getting there is crap, but getting there is nice. Your bus. Yeah. Sit back, put on a cruise. Wedge in there and just sit back.
Alex.
Can you give Ash a quick call and say, is it all working for her? We've got 12 viewers at the moment. I just want to make sure it's all ticking over.
No.
Oh, shit. My iPad is overheated. I haven't said anything, but no, my iPad's overheated. What did she say? Did she say that the iPad's overheated?
The ladders
You know, I haven't said that. I just tried to because I got the overhead. Rail. No, we're not. Rail. iPad's overheated. I've got to get it to cool down.
Are you standing out in the sun with?
Yep.
Good. He's alright. Fine, no, I can buy it. No, it's just fine. Yes, sir. Starting today.
Oh, yeah, it's really hot.
I reckon that's right. Yeah.
Sorry.
So I'm on your way up. Sorry about that. Everything's overheated on me. So. Sorry.
Well, very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Waddell, and on behalf of our vendors and the team at Waddell, I'd like to welcome you today to Waddell's first post-COVID lockdown auction. I know that means very little to many of you, but we're pretty excited about it. It's nice to be back. We are live streaming as well, just so that you know, and that's why I'm standing here and clearly you're all standing there. So there may be online bids, just so that you are aware if you're here to compete today. Just some housekeeping, just so that everyone's aware, we have got a QR code so that we are COVID compliant. If you are here today, could you please make sure that you either see one of our staff who've got the sheet or come up to the table and just get your iPhone. If you're not sure how to do it, one of us will be able to instruct you, but you just need to make sure you register so that we are, as I said, COVID compliant. Ladies and gentlemen, we are selling the property today on behalf of our vendors. 55 Church Street Proprietary Limited, as trustee for the 55 Church Street Fund. The property we're selling is described as the land in free certificates of title, volumes 9363, folio 842, volume 6050, folio 931, and volume 2005, folio 958, and more commonly, they are referred to by you and I as 53 to 59 Church Street and 4 to 6 Mayfield Street here in Abbotsford. You'll find your walk past.
Thanks, sorry.
If you want to bid on the way through, it'd be helpful too. We're selling the property as listed with all channels as they are listed within the particulars of sale, rather. Fixed floor coverings, electric light, window curtains, etc. excluding any items that belong to the three lessees. Terms: 10% deposit, balance 60 or 90 days. Your choice. Contained in the general or special conditions are two provisions we draw your attention to today. One is the substitution or nominee provision, which enables you today, if you're here without your spouse or partner, to purchase the property in one name and potentially substitute that with another prior to settlement without attracting additional stamp duty. Likewise, if you want to purchase the property today in the name of company or family trust, it'll be necessary for the directors to sign the guarantee form annexed to the contract. That brings us to the auction rules, something we haven't sung out for a little while, but very pleased to be doing today. The property is being offered today for your competition by public auction, subject to the vendor's reserve price. The highest bidder whose bid is accepted by me as the auctioneer shall be the purchaser. If any dispute arises in bidding, I'll put the property up again at the last undisputed bid. I'll determine the minimum and maximum amount by which the bidding may be advanced. Once a bid's been made, it may not be retracted. Please note the auction is being conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that have been made available since before the start of the auction. The vendors have a reserve price. As the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders upon request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruption by bidders, and prohibits bidders from preventing others from bidding and provides fines for misconduct. The rules permit vendor bids. Words I will use during the auction to indicate I'm making the bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid by law. Only I, as the auctioneer, may make a vendor bid. Please note, ladies and gentlemen, we cannot accept late bids. That means if I bring my hand down to indicate the property is sold, it is in fact deemed sold, and by law we cannot reopen the auction. So the message in that clearly is bid early, bid hard, and bid well. But in any event, we will definitely be able to see you, and we'll make sure we give everyone the opportunity to put in their bids accordingly. Finally, the purchaser, the person to whom the property is knocked down, they'll be required to pay a deposit equivalent to 10% of the purchase price upon signing of the contract. The contract or the property is being sold on a GST exclusive basis. However, in accordance with the going concern provision, you may be able to apply that accordingly. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the Section 32 or vendor statement, which includes the all-important certificates of title, three of which I've already had mentioned to you previously. Contained within three, they are all covered by the City of Yarra planning scheme and ostensibly in an industrial one zone, the Park Industrial 3 over Mayfield Street. But that covers your planning. All the rates and taxes are clearly enunciated within the Section 32. And pleased to advise, the big roads have no proposals complete. So that brings us to, I guess, the all-important matter at hand, and that is the property that we're selling today. We are selling the property subject to three tenancies, and the three tenancies combined provide an income of some $217,500. I don't propose to go through each of the tenancies, but suffice to say, two of them are on monthly tenancies. One has a lease that commenced in 2019 and runs through to 2024, giving you the opportunity, come 2024, to get vacant possession should you wish to. Having said that, we understand that certainly two of the three tenants are very keen to extend their term and stay in this location. So it's really up to you as the purchaser to decide short, medium and long-term solutions as you progress. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's only one thing better, I think, than locating yourself opposite your favourite bottle shop, and that would have to be locating it across the road from really the biggest bottle shop of all. And of course, I refer to the CUB in Church Street. An institution in this location, it has seen, if it could speak, if the walls could talk, it would tell you what has occurred in terms of the gentrification of this area over many decades. But more particularly, as a working class suburb along with Collingwood and Richmond, either side, it really does speak volumes as to how we have progressed, that now you look around you and the development that has occurred, the fact that we are getting substantial residential and mixed-use developments in this location, it really can't be a surprise, and I'm sure our forefathers wouldn't be surprised when you consider proximity to the CBD, access to pretty much everything in every direction. Obviously now, by today's standards, you've got Victoria Gardens just down the road. You've got a very short stroll to Victoria Street and Little Saigon, where clearly you can see what has developed over many decades there as the Vietnamese have moved into the area and stamped their own mark, which has become a destination for not only locals but obviously people from outside and tourists alike. Dare I talk about the fact that we are sitting on the banks of the Yarra? It doesn't get a whole lot better than that. And whether you're buying today as an owner or future owner-occupier, a developer, the opportunity to have to carve it all up, turn it into small warehouses or small storage facilities or whatever it might be that is your penchant. The fact is, if you're buying it today in a land bank, somewhere down the track as we're seeing the migration of the zoning starting to move in this direction towards, less of industrial, more towards commercial 2, commercial 1, mixed use. This could potentially be the future of this location, and it's really possibly just a question of time. If you get the opportunity to buy this today, and that happens, well, you're sitting on an absolute gold mine. Ladies and gentlemen, I've spoken enough. I've told you all you need to know. You've seen the contract. You're here today because clearly you have an interest in the property, or at least its result. What can I see to start? Anywhere at all, 53 to 59 Church Street and 4 to 6 Mayfield Street here in Abbotsford. Opening bid, let's get rolling. Or not, your choice. Love it. One thing that hasn't changed post-COVID to pre-COVID is everybody waits for everybody else. I'm happy to wait, ladies and gentlemen. But $5 million. The gentleman here buying 2 of the properties wants to put his hand up for the other one a little later perhaps. At $5 million, I'd like to see something close to the sort of, high 60s if we can to get it moving. Take $5 million, I think we'll be here all day, but I do thank you for your interest. Can I see something, ladies and gentlemen, say, why don't we start at around 6, 7? Anyone want to kick me off and say 6? Happy to take it at this stage. You know what we're quoting. You know the land values in this area. They need no introduction. What can I see? I see 6 to kick us off. Don't like the 6s. I don't mind. We can do 6, 8. If you prefer to have a lucky number attached to it, your choice. What can we see, ladies and gentlemen? Opening bid. You know the auction rules. I can always stick a vendor bid in. Prefer not to. It's your auction. You had 4 weeks to think about it. And one gentleman's been prepared to put his hand up, at least stake a claim at a level. Not necessarily where we want to be, but at least he's done it. Anybody else want to draw a line in the sand? Put your hand up and indicate a start. What can I see, ladies and gentlemen? Give me a start. Got some of the best eateries around here, 3 bags full just down the road. You've got the Carlton Brew House. Hungry just thinking about it. Opening bid. We're going to get one, or am I going to stick a vendor bid in? It's up to you. I know the neighbours aren't thrilled at the idea that this is working. I'm sure that would not please them one iota. Can we see an opening bid? Anywhere at all? If not, I'll kick it off. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's important we get the auction underway. I've given you plenty of time. I'm going to put in a vendor bid at $6.8 million and call for $50,000 rises from there. At $6,800,000 right now at 6.8, I've got vendor bid. Can I see 685 anywhere at all to get involved? At $6,800,000, looking for another 50 if you like, anywhere at all. If you're serious about buying, this is the time to put your hand up at $6,800,000. Bids with me. At $6,800,000, looking for another rise, if you like, a rise of 50,000 to 685 now. At $6,800,000, can I see 685 anywhere at all? Very quiet. Anything online yet, Andrew? Not at this stage. They're obviously taking their lead from everybody standing here. $6.8 million, bids with me, 50 can I see in the rise? At $6,800,000, then calling it 3 times. Once at $6.8 million now. Twice then at $6,800,000. Third and final call at 6.8. You're all welcome to stand around and watch. I'll explain what happens very shortly, because if we don't get a bid and we pass it in on a vendor bid, then all that happens later is a crowd mills around, various groups start to splinter off. They come up to us and say, what's the reserve? We're interested at this level, and before you know it, you've got an auction after the auction. Best to do it where you can see the whites of the eyes of your competition. At 6, unless you're, of course, bidding online. at $6,800,000. Calling it 3 more times. Once, twice, third and final call. No further bidding. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll give you a little breather because you've been working so hard today. I'll just go and have a quick word with vendors, won't you? Thank you.
Well.
What's coming in is opposite surfers and wildlife, etc. else. But
Yeah, good. You haven't paid your bill.
Starters decline.
You get to stay in the
There's a
White
few
House
of
for
them,
the next
isn't
60
there?
days.
3 or 4. Is it?
You get to stay in the White House for the next 60 days. What are you doing on my doorstep?
Thanks for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. We have had a chat with the vendors, not a lot to discuss. The bid is with them at the moment, and I think you can realise that there's really not much discussion to be had. However, we have reaffirmed where the vendors' reserve resides. It is realistic. We aren't far away from the number that I have nominated. There is an opportunity. If you're here seriously to buy today, we implore you to put your hand up, put yourself in the box seat, the opportunity to be able to purchase the property at the vendor's reserve price. If you want that exclusive right, you need to obviously indicate your interest now, get involved in the process. Otherwise, as I said, if you pass it in on a vendor bid, it's open slather, all bets are off. At $6.8 million, bids with me, I'll call it 3 more times. Happy to take another rise now at $6,800,000, calling it once. At $6.8 million, twice. Just remember where you are, ladies and gentlemen. It's a suburb that in a few years' time, again, when you look back and say I could have got 2,500 metres of land in this location for this sort of price, at $6.8 million, calling it 3 more times. First call, 50. Take the 50, thank you, at 6.85 now. Competition on my left at $6,850,000 now. At $6,850,000, round up at 6.9 anywhere at all if you've got an interest. Box seat at this stage at $6.85 million. At $6,850,000, looking for another rise if you like of 50. Take me to 6.9. At $6,850,000, then calling it 3 times once. At 6,850, can I invite you back now at 6,850? How about 6.9? At the point you're into the exercise. At $6,850,000. How about all of you down there? You're a bit quiet. You want to get involved? Happy to see your hand go up. At 6.85, I have fairly bid. Looking for 6.9 now. At $6,850,000, then calling it 3 times once. At $6,850,000 then twice. Could be a very good strategy. One bid puts you in the box seat at 685. Can I see a further rise of 50 anywhere at all at $6,850,000 for the third and final call? Don't come to us later. I'm making it abundantly clear if I don't get a further rise at $6,850,000, I'll pass it to this gentleman and let the exclusive first right to treat the vendor at the reserve price at $6,850,000. Another 50 anywhere at all. Take 25. How's that? No, well, I'm going to pass it at 685, but that, in terms of where we are, distance from where we need to be. You want to really state your claim, happy to take 25. Done. 6875 against you, 6875, 69, can I say?
50.
At 50. Okay, testing me now, 6925. At 6,925, another 25 if you like, sir. Got it, 6950 now, 7 can you round me up? Yep. At 6957 I have. 7 unfairly bid, 25 if you like, sir. At $7 million, 2 of you, and I'm glad you positioned yourselves here right where I need to be. That's terrific. Sorry about the rest of it. At $7,025,000, bids here on my left. Once, twice. 725, sorry. 7,025,000 and 50 if you like, sir. Got it now. 7,050,000 and 75 and 71 if you want. At
150.
Terrific. 715. Good bid. 715, 72 if you like. If you want to join in, we can just give me 25 as you've been doing. 25. I've got 7175, 7225.
300.
7.3. Man who knows what he wants. 25. At 7325, 74 can I say? At 7325 I have. 74 I've got. At 7.4 million and 25. At 7425, where were you guys earlier? At 7425 I have bids on my right against you. 75.
745.
745. We are selling. It's your property at the moment, unless he's got something to say about it right here. At 7475 I've got 75. Can I say we are selling? At 7,475,000, can I say 7.5? Once.
10.
You're not going to like me for accepting that, but at this stage, fair enough. 7485, we'll round up at 75. 7485 I've got. 7.5. 7495, same for you if you like. 7495, I know what you're going to do next.
550.
I didn't know what you were going to do at all. 7550. At 7,550,000, 25 can I say? At 5. 7555. At 7555.
60.
60. At 7560 and 5. 65.
66.
You give me 1,000. 7566. I'll take it. Round me up to 70. 70 I've got. 7570.
90.
7590. That's 20 of those ones. And 5. 7595. At 7595. It's it. 7595. 76 can I say? At 7595. 760 says yes on the nod. And 5. And 7605 we have. At 7,605,000.
35.
7,640,000. And 5. 7,645,000.
10.
And 10, 55. 7,655. And 5.
1.
7,661. And 65. So at 7,665. 7,665. 70 can I say? At 7,665. 70 I've got. 76.7. And 5. 7,675. At 7,675. Against you.
77.
77. And 5. 7,705.
750.
750. 7,775,000 I've got now, and 5. 7,755,000. This war of attrition could get ugly. At 7,755,000. 7755. My apologies. 7755.
780.
780 good bid. 778. You want to round me up to 780? 5. 7,785. Thank you.
7.8.
7.8. That's what I needed. And 5. 7,805,000. We are selling. $7,805,000. Another 5 if you like, sir, or better. Don't mind. At $7,805,000.
850.
7,850. Good bid. You're out. Definitely. No. 5 more. How about 1? You didn't get a chance to put 1 in. No. 7,850. Thank you for your bidding. Appreciate it. Certainly by me, not by him. At $7,850,000, it looks like we're selling. Calling for your final bids. Once at $7,850,000. Twice at $7.85 million. Third and final call. We will finish silent and done. How about 7.9? Welcome to you. Very pleased you waited until the end to get involved. 7.9. 791. 7. Can I round you up at 8? 791. $7.91 million now. 792 and 10.
1.
7911.
21. 21.
Oh, 21.
7.92.
Sorry, I beg your pardon. 7921, my mistake. $7.921 million now against you. 5. Round me up at 7925. Yep, 7925.
30.
30 now, 793. At 7.93 million and 5 if you like. At 5 if you wish, 7.93 million I've got fairly bit on my left. Don't let the fact that he's been there all the way scare you. At $7,935,000 I'm looking for now. 5.
5 more.
5 more, 45. 40, sorry. 7,940 on my left. Against you. 7.94 million here. Once. Twice.
50.
Make it 50. Well done. 795. At 795.
8 mil.
8 million. Good bid. Excellent bid. $8 million now. At $8 million, care to come back? 05 if you like, or better. 8 million on the knocker. Once. 5. 8 million and 5.
5 more.
10. 8 million and 10. And another 5 if you like. Irreplaceable real estate. 8 million and 10. Looking for a further advance, if you like. Once. Twice. 8 million and 20.
50.
8 million and 50. Why don't you go to 8.5 and just finish this all up? What do you think? 8 million and 50. How about another 10? Or better, don't mind. At 8 million and 50, fairly bit on my left. Calling it 3 times. Once. 855.
8-1.
8.1 million. Playing for keeps. At $8,100,000. What's it worth to you, sir? At $8.1 million, we are selling it. We haven't made that clear enough. It is on the market. It is going to be sold. At $8.1 million, give you another moment to think. Once, twice. I'd like to think there's some cash in that bin, but I think you might be struggling. At $8.1 million, then 815. 8.15.
10.
60. 8.16. Round up at 8.2 if you like. At 8.16 I've got. At 8.16 I'm looking for a further 10 or better. Don't mind. Happy to take 8.2. Would be a good bid. At 8,160,000. Good bid. 8.2. 8.2. 8.3 can I say? 8.2 I've got.
230.
8,230,000 now. At 8,230,000. I'm glad this isn't the block auctions. God knows what numbers to be thrown out. At 8,230,000. Yep. $8.23 million. Calling it 3 times. Once. 8.23 twice. 8.25. 8.25.
275.
8275, 83 if you like. At 8275 I have fairly big. We are selling at $8,275,000. First, second, third call at 8275. Happy to give you another opportunity. 8.3 can I say? 828. 828.
83.
8.3. 8,305. Go 5. $8,300,000 now. Totally money and the cost of money's cheap. At 8.3 you're out. Done. At 8.3. I'm sure you're not happy about. I'm sure you're happy about that, but not happy about it. $8.3 million. The property is going unless anybody else wants to drop in at the last minute and give us a bid. At 8.3, first call, second call, third and final call, finished silent, done at $8.3 million. The property is is going. It's going. It is sold. Congratulations to our successful bidder. Congratulations to our underbidders. Thank you very much on behalf of the vendors.
8.3 ounces.
We appreciate your attendance today. Good afternoon.
Yeah.